Hey folks, welcome aboard the Wednesday Start Select update. We're just about ready for takeoff, so kindly fasten your seatbelt and make sure your chairs are in the full upright position. Coming up, that's right, cupcakes, the sweetest of all protest formats. Players unhappy with the Mass Effect 3 ending. The ending of Mass Effect 3 comes after that highest profile effort, the chip-in fundraiser for Kids Hospital charity. Initiatives to give players more closure, presumably now working on them with the kind of feverish urgency only brought on by 100 Cupcake Sugar High. Still haven't finished, but my best guess is A, B and C are for the three possible endings, in which Shepard was a ghost all along, Shepard was dreaming all along, or some third unsatisfying thing. And secondly, Ken Levine and the rest of the BioShock Infinite team have concluded their series of reveals of notable nasties lying in wait on the floating city of Columbia. What are you waiting for? They are excellent. Hit up the URL below. BioShock Infinite, lest we forget, is coming mid-October. And that's all I've got for today. Please leave your comment in the comments box, return your tray tables to their locked and upright position, and thank you for flying Start Select. Welcome back to Start Select on Tuesday, March 13th. I hope you're ready for a little games news, because look out, here it comes. You might have already caught the video posted by a PC player of Mass Effect 3, seemingly showing him had been in effect locked away from them on the disc they'd already bought, to squeeze a few more dollars out of them for the full experience. Paul goes on to say that to let Javik be integrated into the crew as a fully featured squad member meant laying the foundation with some code on the disc for the downloadable stuff to come later, but, quote, according to Gamble, the 600 megs in the actual From Ashes download contains everything else in the DLC. The new mission, new conversations, new cinematics, and new squad member appearances. And key for those players concerned it was all cooked up ahead of time and held back off the disc, he says. That's BioWare's word on the matter. They say, though the DLC came out on the same day as the game itself, the bulk of it was made after the game proper was done and dusted, but still working its way through the lengthy certification process. So, what do you make of that? Fair play or deeply unfair play from BioWare? You know where to leave those comments. Alright, next up, one for the achievement junkies. From next month onwards, you'll be able to pick up twice the gamer score from Xbox Live Arcade games, with the achievement limit doubling from 200 to 400 precious achievement points. Bang is understood to mean the prestige of a bigger number next to a gamer tag, and buck is understood to mean Xbox fake monies, or Microsoft points, if you will. To all those other gamers, stick with us, we're nearly done. And from that future madness, it's just a few small steps to the Thunderdome. So there's that to look forward to. For now though, it's goodbye till next time. Catch you tomorrow. News the second. My phone's going off. Hey Simon, yeah, you're on Start Select. We're just filming right now and I left my phone on. That's really dumb. Welcome once again to Start Select. We read the news so you don't have to. Coming up in today's show, alrighty, Zombie Hack 'em Up Dead Island, or Isla de Muerta as it's not known in Spain, has been due downloadable content for some time. So that DLC pack called Bloodbath Arena was put off. But no longer. Now it's... Oh, and there's leaderboards too. Bloodbath Arena is free for everyone who brought the pre-order edition. If you didn't pre-order, it'll set you back 800 Microsoft points or €10 or $10 according to platform and home country. From rock-solid release dates to wobbly internet rumours, internet sleuths thirsty for news on Grand Theft Auto 5 reckon this... Hello and welcome back to Start Select on Thursday, February 2nd. I'm Jane and you want video game news, so let's do that. Once again, it's that time when big game firms such as Sony roll out their financial results for the last 3 months of 2011. You remember 2011, right? Yeah, that's the one. In the last quarter of that year, Sony's Consumer Products and Services division, the part of the outfit to which Sony Computer Entertainment belongs, suffered an overall operation was pinned partly on the PS3's price cut, along with the recent floods in Thailand, which hurt Sony's supply chain. In slightly rosier news for the House of PlayStation, actual PS3 sales were also in the news. We hear that Mass Effect 3's incoming demo will come with free Xbox Live Gold account access. The demo drops on all three formats on February 14th, which we're taking to mean BioWare is asking us, will we be their Valentine? Then, if you're only an Xbox Live Silver account holder, because you don't have access to online play, right? Wrong. And that's all you get for now, but come on back tomorrow for more news, views, and more Mass Effect, in fact. We'll be putting your questions to one of the producers of ME3. We'll see you then. Hello and welcome back to Start Select, and you are about to hear the news on. So the Shadow of the Colossus movie has gotten itself a director. Diablo 3 has sold 6.3 million copies, says publisher Blizzard. And that's not bad for a PC game, says Modern Warfare 3, also published by Activision Blizzard. Problems: Blizzard responded yesterday in a post on the official Diablo 3 forums to the issue of stolen accounts. In a separate statement, Blizzard reminds players they can and maybe should buy a Battle.net authenticator keyring daily for a mere £9. How have you been getting on in Diablo 3? Have you had your account compromised? Share your story in the comments, please. News: the movie adaptation of Shadow of the Colossus has signed up a director. Sum total of the latest word on Sony Pictures' Shadow of the Colossus film, whose path out of development hell and onto cinema screen. Finally, tomorrow is the first day of London's Comic-Con, the MCM Expo, where Team Gamespot UK will be hanging out, playing games and performing for your entertainment on the Gamespot stage. If you can't join us there, why not catch our live video feed of the show at the URL on screen. Danny will have a special live Start Select from the show floor, and if you're coming, we'll see you there. Bye for now. Hi, it's Wednesday, 2nd of May. Welcome back to Start Select. We've got some big news to get through, so let's jump right in. Straight to Call of Duty then. At last, COD publisher Activision has hit us with an honest-to-goodness trailer for Black Ops 2. Although after the last week's heady mix of accidental leaks and calculated teasers, well, what do you say, elderly Sergeant Frank Woods? Call keys to America's high-tech war machine and turn it against its careless owners. Slow down on Black Ops 2, you don't have to just pick apart a trailer. Our own Sean McInnes has seen the game for himself, and he's got the details at the URL below. Go there and let him tell you about the game's branching storyline, real-time strategy elements, and how it's set both in the future and in the past. Bringing out some Skyrim DLC, says Bethesda. It'll be out this summer, says Bethesda. Here's one picture, says Bethesda, which, hey, maybe alludes to the rumoured addition of crossbows, like Danny told you about yesterday. So, Black Ops 2 gets a trailer, Skyrim gets DLC, and I get to go back to my desk. See you next time. Greetings, you're watching another exciting episode of Start Select like you didn't already know. Coming up in today's newsplosion. So yes, Final Fantasy series producer Yoshinori Kitase accepts there was a graphical disparity between the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of Final Fantasy 13. That difference will be smaller than ever in Final Fantasy 13-2, he says. Soldiered through the latest Final Fantasy game on the 360 will of course remember being tormented by Lightning's not as pretty hair on their format of choice, and having to swap the discs every dozen hours or so in violation of the Geneva Convention's prohibition of torture. Fantasy 13 is seeing a sequel next year. Square Enix has no such plans for 7. Stop asking. Next up, in response to some London-set action in recent military FPS Modern Warfare 3, you might have heard of it, Labour Member of Parliament Keith Vaz has tabled the following early day motion. That is, he has submitted the following for debate in Parliament. Right, what he said. Anyway, as of now, there are but 9 MP signatures to the motion, so no doubt Parliament's got plenty of other stuff to be getting on with. Your thoughts, please. Are recent wars, tragedies and whatnot as much fair game for video games as for movies? Or is there really such a thing as too soon after all? If that's too heavy, tell us about how Final Fantasy 13 looked on the Xbox. Okay, see you tomorrow. Oh hi, welcome to another week of Start Select, beginning with this Monday 14th of May. It's good to have you back. And in today's show, what have we got? So yeah, let's go Tomb Raider first. In a statement on the official blog, Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics has announced its Tomb Raider reboot will be late. You're welcome, he does not add. A neat and presumably coincidental side effect of the 6 months. The word out of Call of Duty publisher Activision's recent financial report is that over 10 million players have registered for Call of Duty Elite. Yes, thank you. So that's $50 a piece, and if we crunch the numbers through the Gamespot payroll supercomputer, yeah, $100 million since launch in late 2011. Not too shabby. Yes, thank you. Version 2.0 of Elite is due out alongside Black Ops 2, so expect some new features and whatnot. See of Minecraft maker Notch, who deduced it from his game's XBLA leaderboard at 640 million Microsoft points, or 3.2 million Modern Warfare 3 maps, or 8 million Xbox Live Santa avatar hats. And that's plenty for now. Thanks for stopping by. Come on back tomorrow. Hello and welcome back to Start Select, the show where we read the video game news so you don't have to. So we've got some good news and we've got some bad news. Nintendo bigwig Satoru Iwata this morning said Nintendo would be bringing the Wii U, its tablet-based new console, to Europe, the US, Australia and Japan in time for Christmas 2012. Alongside Nintendo's financial report for the quarter, which was less than rosy. The House of Mario posted a steep decline in quarterly profit and predicted a bigger full-year loss than expected. Nintendo is now forecasting an annual operating loss of 45 billion yen. That's £370 million or $580 million. The gaming convention BlizzCon, in which the thronging masses of Blizzard fans throng around all things Warcraft, StarCraft and Diablo, has been held every year since 2007. Until now. That's it, that's all you get. Be sure to come back tomorrow when I'll be here and Seb will be here and Johnny will be here and we'll talk about video games some more. Tell your friends. Bye. It's time for your daily Start Select, in which there's a spot more news out of the Game Developers Conference in the US, from which our San Francisco correspondent Guy Cocker continues to report live via satellite. Isn't that right, guys? First to French studio Quantic Dream and its auteur co-founder, Monsieur David Cage, creator of PS3 controller Fumblefest Heavy Rain. Remember how they teased the virtual actor technology that would go on to power Heavy Rain with this? It's not actually part of an actual upcoming game in the same way the casting wasn't part of Heavy Rain, but the casting did point to the eventual tone and aesthetic of Heavy Rain. The studio after leaving Bullfrog, which he had founded 10 years earlier and sold to Electronic Arts in 1995. Lionhead producer creative director Roel Molyneux was also a notable spokesman for Microsoft's Kinect system. Memorable take up Molyneux's duties at Microsoft and the nature of his new outfit 22 Cans are yet to surface. A placeholder page at 22cans.com. One final thing, a word on the Game Developers Conference and Independent Game Festival prizes Danny mentioned yesterday, all on our GDC hub. And that really is all for now. Thanks for playing. I'll see you tomorrow. Start Select viewer, how's it going? Welcome to the Wednesday show. That is the milestone that marks the halfway point on your heroic trek through the working week. So, happy hump day. In this midweek news blast, I'll tell you about... So, here in 2012, Crystal Dynamics is prepping a return for grave-robbing adventuress Lara Croft. Crystal published a little game for the PlayStation by developer Silicon Knights, called A Lot Better. Still, though, it gave us complex anti-hero bloodsucker Kane in that first game and jawless blue soul eater Razil. Even in the absence of detail or words so far from Square Enix, it's something I don't mind admitting I'd be interested to see. And in further news, Final Fantasy XIII-2 will be getting Mass Effect 3 downloadable content because why the hell not? Silicon Era says that DLC is out next Tuesday in Japan, along with DLC for Colosseum battles with new party members Ultros and Typhon from Final Fantasy VI. All with an undetermined wait for the rest of us. The seemingly unlikely addition of manship and femship outfits to a Final Fantasy game would seem more unlikely still if it didn't come after the earlier reveal. Leave your thoughts on dressing your favourite game characters as your other favourite game characters in the comments, and come on back tomorrow for another dose of Start Select. See ya. Hey, welcome back to Start Select on Tuesday 17th of April. I'm still Jane, and in today's show you will find... Straight to Mario then. Nintendo has confirmed it'll have a new Super Mario Bros. Game at this year's Games Industry Mega Expo E3, which takes place in June. And back to Crysis 3 now. Publisher EA has announced Crysis 3 is in the works and will be out in spring 2013, making it, they say, the first big shooter of next year. There we go, that's your news. Have a great day and come on back, you hear? Publisher EA has announced Crysis 3 is in the works and will be out in spring next year, making it, they say, the first big shooter of next year. It's the direct sequel to last year's sci-fi, oh that's a lot of years. Hello, welcome to Start Select, the emergency airdrop of vital game news parachuted behind enemy lines at great personal risk by the Gamespot UK cargo plane. You're welcome. In today's care package, so first up, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which is the Resident Evil squad-based shooter set at T-Virus Ground Zero. That is Raccoon City around the events of Resident Evils 2 and 3. 2.5 to 2 million copies. But fret not, says Capcom, it's not losing faith in the quality of Operation Raccoon City. Search facility on the site now. Hey, why is Raccoon City like that one Rihanna song? Because under there's an umbrella. Ella. Come on, because there's a secret underground lab, umbrella, lab under there's an umbrella. And what of this new God of War game, we hear you ask? Well, Sony Santa Monica, the studio behind the God of War series, is recruiting a senior staff concept artist according to a job ad posted by the developer in 2012. And not only that, but the same studio also posted a job ad for the senior online programmer for the God of War team. All bets, by which we mean all comments in the comment section below, please. And we're done for today. For more from Start Select, tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. See you then. So yes, the formerly gargantuan Nintendo Money Mountain is looking more like a cash canyon this morning, in that Nintendo has reported a big loss for the first half of 2011. What changed its 3DS hardware sales forecast from 16 million units for the year, so we'll see about that. Christmas is coming and whatnot. An anonymous source familiar with the game has told Kotaku that this latest GTA will be set in a Rockstar imagined version of Los Angeles. That's all for today. Catch us tomorrow when we'll be playing Battlefield 3 co-op in Super Start Select.